had nowhere to go. It was just a lot of, it was hard.
I mean, were you living at home with your mom?
No, I was living with my aunt.
Why wasn't you with your mom?
My mom decided to do other things.
Like what? Was it drug use?
Drug use, yeah.
Was it crack? What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing okay.
Okay. And so, are you homeless?
I am.
All right. How old are you?
46.
46. You look great.
Thank you.
And so, how long have you been homeless?
Since 2016.
Okay, so about 6 years now?
Yeah.
All right. What was it that happened 6 years ago that made you go from having a roof over your head to being out on the street?
Losing in an abusive relationship.
So you was in an abusive relationship?
I was.
Were you married?
No.
Okay, was it a long-term relationship?
No.
How long were you guys in a relationship?
I'd say about 3 years.
3 years? And when did the abuse start?
Probably that second year.
Okay, so it started the second year, and we're talking physical abuse?
Right.
Okay, were the police ever called?
No.
No? Okay, why didn't you ever call the police?
I was trying to help them through a drug addiction.
Okay. What drug was it?
Heroin.
All right. And so, was that their house? Is that what the situation was?
It was our apartment.
Okay, so it was you and a gentleman?
Uh-huh.
All right. And so I guess once the relationship ended, you had to leave the apartment, or you just couldn't afford it no more, or what happened?
Could not afford it.
Okay. All right. And so, do you have any kids?
No.
All right. Have you ever been married?
I have.
All right. What age did you get married at?
Let me say about 22.
22.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So, where are you from?
Louisiana.
All right. Shout out Louisiana. And so, being from Louisiana, were you raised with both your mother and your father in the household?
Just my mom.
Just your mom. Okay. And so, where was your dad around?
No.
Okay. So, did you meet him?
No.
You never met him ever?
No.
Okay. All right. So he wasn't around at all.
No.
Okay. And so, did you have any sisters and brothers growing up?
I had a brother and 2 sisters.
And so, where were you in the birth order?
I was the 3rd child.
All right. And so, how many different fathers do your siblings have?
Just 2.
Okay. And so, would you say that growing up, you had a fairly normal childhood, other than, not seeing your dad?
Yeah.
Fairly normal other than that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you go to high school?
I did.
All right. You graduated?
No.
Okay. What was the highest grade that you got up to?
3 years of college.
Okay. So I was asking, did you graduate from high school?
I got my GED. I did.
Okay. So when you was in high school, what grade did you drop out?
7th.
Okay. 7th grade? All right. What made you drop out?
Life.
Tell me, what was happening at that point?
I had nowhere to go. It was just a lot of, it was hard.
I mean, were you living at home with your mom?
No, I was living with my aunt.
Why wasn't you with your mom?
My mom decided to do other things.
Like what? Was it drug use?
Drug use, yeah.
Was it crack?
Yeah.
Okay. And so she was, I guess, in the streets.
Yeah.
And so were all your siblings kind of, growing up by themselves type deal, like kind of growing up out,
No.
So what were they doing? Who were they living with?
We all went together by my aunt.
Okay. And so your aunt, when you decided to drop out, did she tell you, hey, don't do that, or?
No.
What was her reaction?
There was none. It was kind of a fend for yourself
type of situation.
Correct.
And so, did your siblings drop out of high school as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so all you guys dropped out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How are they doing in life right now? Are any of them homeless?
No.
Okay. Are they doing okay, or
Yeah.
they're doing exceptionally well?
They're doing exceptionally well.
Exceptionally well?
Yeah.
What state do they live in?
One lives in Louisiana, the other one stays here.
Okay. And so you've been here in Atlanta for, I guess, 6 years?
No, I've been here a couple of months.
Okay, so you was homeless in Louisiana for many years.
Right.
And so why is it that you couldn't live with your siblings or whatever while you was there?
It's just that my appetite for life is totally different. And,
Okay, so break that down for us. We want specifics. So appetite for life meaning what? Is it drug use? Is it just having fun? Or?
Praising God. and staying to myself. I'm a humble type of person. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm not out here because I want to be. I'm out here because I'm trying to get back on my feet. And my family has a different orientation of life. And that's whether it's in the streets or whatever they do, I don't know. I speak with them when I can, but my lifestyle is very humble and for the Lord, and that's that.
Well, I mean, and I guess people would say then that that sounds like a pleasant enough person to be around. So why is it that if your siblings are doing exceptionally well, then why is it that they wouldn't want someone that's into the Lord and humble? Why wouldn't they want to help that person? Is there a reason why they have not helped you?
It's not that they have not wanted to. It's just that I don't live the lifestyle in which my family lives.
What lifestyle is that?
Quiet and humble and serving God, putting Jesus Christ first.
Well, what lifestyle do they live?
They live an exuberant lifestyle. They enjoy life the way they see life the way it is. I walk by faith and not by sight. So I live life the way God expects me to, and that's humble and steady, enjoying life with Him and continuing on.
Okay. What are you doing for income right now? Do you have any income?
I have no income.
Okay. And so is that, I mean, have you tried looking for a job or?
I have tried looking for a job, and my last bit of income, I just used $80 to pay for the Salvation Army. It's a pay bed, and you cannot stay there not unless you have a job. And I don't have a job yet, which is not hard to get, but they said you need a job to get a bed, but I need a bed to get the rest to get the job. So I'm just trying to make it by, and I can't get on the bus. I have no income to get on the bus, so I'm just walking it out, and God's with me. It's going to work out. Everything's coming together. I'm just patient.
Okay, and you say you've been here in Atlanta for how many months? You say 5?
I've just come back. I was trying to go to another state and collaborate some things in my life, and that didn't come together. So I've been back here since the 5th, and the last little bit of income I had from the job I had out there, I used in the shelter, and the shelter told me I needed to have income to stay there, so I'm homeless.
Okay. When you were married, you said you got married at, did you say 22?
Uh-huh.
How long did that marriage last?
I'd say about a year.
1 year?
Yeah.
Why did that marriage dissolve so quickly?
My husband decided drugs.
Okay. Was he doing drugs before you guys got married?
I'm gonna say maybe 6 months into us buying a home and stuff like that, it was discovered of his usage.
So that was after you guys had got married?
Right.
Okay. So you didn't know that he was using before that?
No.
Okay. Okay. Has there ever been any mental health diagnoses?
With me, PTSD, extreme PTSD.
Is that from the domestic violence?
Traumatic my whole life. So it's
your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay. Has there, and I'm just asking this because you've been on the streets for a while and you don't have a lot of income. Has there ever been any prostitution?
Never.
Okay, so never considered that?
No.
All right. And so, I mean,
prostitution, drugs, alcohol.
None of that?
None of it.
I got you.
None.
All right, and so if you could go in a time machine and you could go back to any age that you ever was, and you had 60 seconds to give yourself any piece of advice to possibly help you avoid this fate, what age would you go to and what advice would you give yourself?
I would go to age 45 and I would say, hold on tight. God's got this all under control.
45, that was last year, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. That's the age that you would go to?
Yes, I would.
Why would you go to such a later age? Why wouldn't most people would think to maybe try to go back to a younger age? Why would you go back to just last year?
Well, it helps me. That has up until now today, having this interview with you has helped me discover how people are. And when Christ is first in your life, you're going to go through it. God said He'll never leave you nor forsake you. But you must hold on and keep patience and faith in Him and not yourself. Not your circumstances, not having no income, not being able to feed yourself. You just got to hold on and stay patient, and God is faithful all the time.
Okay, amen. All right, and so, if anybody was watching that had a little bit of influence and power, what would you say they could do to help you get off the street right now?
I haven't slept in 3 weeks. I've been on the street today. You find me here in front of this place in front of Mercy Care because I haven't showered in 3 weeks. Well, almost a month now. And I'm here to take a shower at 1 o'clock. I've been here for about 4 hours. I sleep on the streets, and I just need somebody to open the door so I can lay my head and have a bed. And I'm here to take a shower and wash myself, and I'm just going to walk the streets. So if anybody can see this and understand that, you know, everybody has their quirks and stuff about them, but I refuse to give into any mental disability. I do have PTSD. I do not react upon it. I pray and believe in God. So if you can open the door for me, do so. By the grace of God, God blesses all those who help his children.
Okay. Listen, if anybody wanted to reach out and donate or help, do you have a way that you could be reached out to? Do you have an email or social media, Cash App?
I don't like technology. Oh my gosh. No, I'm here. And I'm here to take a shower at 1 o'clock every day. That's another reason as far as looking for work and stuff.
Well, listen, I'm gonna be setting some stuff up soon. You know, where the viewers can donate, and we can, you know, kind of get these things to you guys. So, all right. Well, listen, Miss, we definitely appreciate you.
Thank you.
Taking the time, answering all of our questions, and we definitely wish you nothing but the best out here. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. You make sure you have a good one. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.